Hello and welcome to CloudFox Hub. My name is Bhavesh Atara. Previous video was all about API keys and usage plans theoretically inside API Gateway. In this video, we are going to talk about same topic, but this time it's practical of API keys and usage plans. Let's start. First of all, we are going to start prerequisites. If you want to perform this lab, you must have one REST API. Inside REST API, you must have method created and API must be deployed. I'm going to use same API that we have used in the REST API lab. At that time, I also inform you that do not delete this REST API because we want to use this into the upcoming lab. So we are using it right now. I have this API, user REST API. Here I have 3 methods. So I can say that my prerequisites is already there. If you don't have this, no problem. You can watch REST API lab and create only one method like post, because for testing, only one method is required, right? Okay. Now, before we are going to perform lab, let's understand the step-by-step process. Here we are going to create API key first, then we will create usage plan. Then with our usage plan, we are going to associate our stage of our REST API. Then we are going to attach API key. And finally, we will enable API key at the method level. No need to worry about this. We will perform this entire step and you will get complete idea about it. So I'm going to start with the first step and I'm going to create API key. In order to create API key, you can go to the API keys at left sidebar. Then click on create API key. Here you can give any name. I'm going to give name user API key. Here we are going to choose auto generate because if you are going to select custom, you have to provide 20 characters. Okay. So I'm going to choose auto generate. Let's click save. Now here we have this key. We can copy and paste it anytime. So I'm not going to copy this into the notepad, but my key is ready. Now once you have your key ready, you have to create usage plan. So I'm going to the usage plans. Here I have one. Let me delete this. And let me recreate. So create usage plan. Here I am giving name basic usage plan. I am not going to enable throttling and quota. No need to worry, we will test it. But right now, I want you to test API key first. Then we will enable quota. Okay. So let's click on create usage plan. My usage plan is ready. Now, once you have your usage plan ready, you have to associate your REST API stage and your API key. It is very simple process. So I'm going to do it directly. Here it is my usage plan. Now here I'm getting associated stage, add stage, select your REST API, select your stage and click add usage plan, add to the usage plan. Then we have associated API keys. So add API key. We have our key already created. So I'm going to choose add existing key. This is a key user API key and add API key. So what I can say that my usage plan is ready. Stage successfully associated, API key successfully associated. But in our API, we have 3 methods. So now you can select method on which you want to enable API key. So for example, right now I'm going to select post method. Now you have to select post method, then you can click on edit. And here we have this option. So API key required. I have my usage plan associated with entire stage dev, but I'm enabling my API key only with post method. Okay. So another 2 method will work without keys. So just I have selected and let me click on save. Here I provided you all these steps as well. Now, whenever you are going to change anything inside any method, it is always compulsory to deploy API again. So I'm going to deploy API. I'm going to choose dev stage and let me click on deploy. Now, when we are going to click on deploy, it is going to take time. Okay. So whenever you want to test it, please wait for a while. do not test immediately after clicking on deployment. Okay, so we have to wait. Meanwhile, what we are doing, we are going to our DynamoDB table. We are going to click on explore details, and here we don't have any item, so my table is completely blank right now. Okay, so step 6, we have deploy our API again, and now we are going to test this. To test this, as always, we are using Postman. From here, I am going to create new method, new HTTP request. Here, I am going to select post. Now, I have to copy invoke URL. So, this is my invoke URL. And let's go to the user. As we are doing post request from here, we have to add a body. So, going to the body, row, and JSON. And I have the record that I want to add. So I'm going to add this. Now,